Hey, happy flippin' New Year 2024. My first full video out on this platform. So excited today. I have been waiting 3 years to post this video. And it's taken me 3 years to post this video because I haven't been where I needed to be in order to post this video. And the video is I have had a healing. I'm officially healed. I can honestly tell you, instead of working at 2 to 10% of my capacity, that today I'm standing in front of you at 98. And I've got to share how. I've got to share how I got here. And I will tell you, it's not, well, it cannot be what you assume is my reality, right? Because it's just got to be so much more complicated than such a simple solution that I'm going to share with you today. Okay, so in order to go ahead and tell you where I'm at today, and thank you for watching and staying clicked in, I have to kind of go back a little bit and be as vulnerable as I can be on this platform and share kind of where I was exactly 3 years ago, trying to do my YouTube, trying to do my sessions, trying to heal others, trying to run a group, trying to do my platforms, and just trying to be me, and how all the energy of biking and yoga and all the things I like to do. And I hit a major stop. I hit such a stop in my body that I had no idea what was going on. So I'm just going to click in and show you a hideous picture and video of me where I'm trying to get on and do a video, but I can't because I can't. So let you watch this a little bit and then we'll kind of catch you up to what's going on today. Okay, so here you go. I'm exhausted from doing what, right? I think it's just all connected to my thyroid. And every day I get up and I just want to accomplish all these really great things. And I feel like I'm just going against the wind. And I'm tired. It's like you don't have the energy to do what you want to get done. You have all these great ideas, but not the energy to do it. And boy, that bothers me. Okay, so 3 years ago, when I posted that video, just for me, it was like a baseline. My sister ended up calling me that day and said, so how are you doing? I hear you're not feeling well. What's going on? And I sent her that video, and her explanation back to me was, my God, Jeannie, get to a doctor ASAP. Well, had all these diagnoses of Graves' disease, the thyroid, and then with the thyroid, all the symptoms were tremors and panic and anxiety. And oh my God, just not feeling in my body, waking up every day feeling like someone was chasing me. And if you've suffered from these ailments before, then you know it happened slowly, but then it took over my entire life. So first off, let me just acknowledge anyone who's listening. If this is what you're feeling right now, oh my God, I would love to just sit with you for the rest of the day, put my arms around you, and just tell you what no one could have said to me back then when I was experiencing all these feelings. You'll get through this, because at the time it feels like every day and every minute and every second is hours, even though you have no sense of time. So you're looking and you're clicked in today because you're curious how that healed. What was my healing? And it's really quite funny. So here we go. After all that, thousands of dollars and vitamins and trying everything underneath the sun and letting healers upon healers, many of them have been featured on my channel, offer their modality to me. All of them were part of it. Please don't assume that I'm saying none of it mattered. All of it mattered. Doing my own work and finding what worked and minimizing the things that didn't. Here's the truth. I would get on every day on the bike path to do my ride. And I noticed when I was doing my rides, that was the only time I came back from doing my ride that I felt it felt tolerable for a couple hours. So every day I would look forward to that bike ride. But what I did on my bike ride every day was that I would get on and I would either be, let's just use left and right. In this side of my ear, I would be listening to meditations and healing videos and stuff to get me in my body and calm me down.
On the other side, or on the way back, I would listen to videos and diagnosis and stuff about my diagnosis. What are tremors? How to heal yourself? The better way to eat. And so information about my diagnosis would be coming in on this side or on the way back. So every day, you can, little metaphor, a little visual for you, as I was riding my bike, I was thinking about all those things. I was trying to do right by me. I was paying attention and focusing on what I wanted and not what I didn't want, and becoming educated about both. And I was focused. And so you'd think, right, because we've heard about the law of attraction a million times, right? You know, attention goes where energy flows, and see yourself in the healing state and you'll be fine. And I was doing all that, but so focused on all of it. Okay, so here's the healing. I'm on the bike and I go down, and there is this gentleman sitting on the bike stops place that we all kind of stop at, or I used to stop at. And this guy is just nice guy. I catch his name. His name is Jim. And Jim's got this great way of telling stories, and he's got this funny sense of humor, and he remembers details like the day is long. And every time I run into him, we kind of, Eugene, Jim, right? We start connecting. And as the relationship evolved and we got to know each other more as seeing somebody to acquaintances and acquaintances to bike friends and so on. And as we became friends, because the end of the story is we actually are good friends today. He was like, "Oh, I'll drive back with you." And it started that innocently. And I say innocently because what was happening was on the way back and the way out on these simple bike rides, Jim was just telling his stories. And I did not have the left ear in or the right ear in or the way out and the way back coming in with all this information I was focused on. Do you see where I'm going with this? I just had the break. I had the true break in the day. I had the monotony or the non-focus of what I was trying to do. And as I did this for 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, all of a sudden I started getting a little bit healthier, had a little bit more accountability, a little bit more focused on what I really like, which is biking and being outside and making friends and having silly talk. And you can imagine, if my spiritual practice is helping people all day, there's a lot of load to that. And people had been asking me, is it that you're helping people and you're carrying on other people's trauma? And I was like, didn't feel that way, but yet I needed the break from all the trauma because I'm helping so many people that are in it. Wouldn't it have been great if I was on the bike and just looking at the clouds? Okay. So it's kind of the mix or the middle way that you kind of got to get to if you're experiencing stress or anxiety in your life right now. So let me just take a second and ask you, as I'm telling this story, do you kind of get a sense of where I'm going? For those of you who are all into the law of attraction and manifesting and following my channel, and you understand, meditation and mindfulness, and my God, if you're watching my channel, my sense is this is you. But can you give awareness to what is going on in your life right now? 2 questions. Are you feeling angst, anxiety, stress, depression, anything over a situation in your life? And in my case, it was my health, but maybe you're experiencing it because of loss, right? So give just a second to think about that. And then think about all the things you've tried to do to resolve it. Have you talked to your doctors? Are you reading books on it? Are you listening to YouTubes? Are you following channels like mine to get better? And yay, if you are. But here's the deeper question. What are you doing that's a direct opposite of all that? What are you doing to free your mind from it? What distraction could you put in place for something that just brings you joy with no desired outcome? Like baking to give the cookies away. I mean, just coloring with no objective or lines to color in, right? This is the kind of monotony, I guess I'm talking about when I'm asking to take your situation and go to the opposite of it, the opposite of the healing of it, the opposite of the focus of it, and find something to distract you. It was the distraction that healed me. And every day with this like-minded individual who had similar goals to me, didn't know I was sick, didn't know I was struggling, didn't know anything until we got to know each other a little bit better. So I'm sharing this with you today because I have wanted to share for so long that I'm on the other end of the healing. And I will tell you that, ironically enough, it took to stop trying, which we've all heard, right? Surrender, be where you are in the moment, just accept where you're at. That's what they were talking about the whole time. But I'm telling you, it's the wrong freaking language. The language is find a distraction to take you away. Now, do you have to become educated about your situation or your diagnosis? Do you have to understand the process of getting through it, if it's loss or grief or losing your job or money or whatever it is that's causing you angst? Should you become educated and well-informed? I'm not saying not. I'm not saying to bury your head in the sand. But if you've tried everything like I did, and I did, okay, that is it. That is all of it. Now, I have a question for you. Does this sound ridiculous to you? Are you saying, oh my God, Jeannie, I've tried this a million ways and I have no idea in my situation how I would do that? I am offering anybody who is watching this video who feels that is the impossible, or they're feeling they're at the end of the rope with no hope. Will you do me a favor? I want to talk to you. Message me, leave a message below. I will do a 20 to 30 minute session with you over the phone just to talk about the experience and help you find your way and navigate through it. This could save you thousands of dollars and lots of frustration and lots more time not being in your body to be better. My offering to you. I don't want anyone to go through what I've just went through for the last 3 years. And I'm just feeling hopeful about 2024. I get to get back to my videoing, and you're part of that. Okay. So this is my celebration video starting off the new year. I have no content that I got to get going and get working on. So I am casual today with no script. I'm going to click off and start my calendar for this year way late, but you know what? I'm in a good mental place, so it's all okay. Thank you for listening and watching. Namaste. A special thanks to my friend Jim, who taught me that friends make the best medicine. Yay!